They should go and locate. Before Nyemoni moved to this land, they met a sign. A place was cleared. A round place was. They met a clean spot without grass. Other places are grasses, bushes, and all that beds. When they entered, somewhere around this Bob compound, they met a place that is clean. Osuka paka. Imbosaka and Osuko Fori. But all other places, they should ask what happened in that place. That is the beginning. If people can own up the truth, this problem will be solved. But if they are not tired of burying themselves, no problem. But if their eyes could be opened, they should ask themselves that question. Let them search the mortuaries. Abonnema people are more in any mortuary in River State than any other part of Calabar. Abonnema people are more. They ask, this one, where is it from? They tell you it's Abonnema. This one, where is it from? Abonnema. This one, where is it from? Abonnema. That one, where is it from? Bakana. This one, where is it from? Buguma. This one again, Buguma. The other one, Abonnema. Yeah. Majority of them go to Paima Mortuary, go to PMH, go to military hospital, go to Shell Mortuary, go the different mortuaries. Ekpetei, Degema Mortuary, Abonnema Mortuary, go to all, search and get the statistics. Abonnema indigenous are more in number. That is not God's will for you. That is not God's will for you. That is not God's plan that Abonnema people should finish, that should die all over like that. There is something you people have not discovered about yourself. There is something you have not known. There is something you have not known. Something happened in that circled place that was clean. Something happened in that circled place. They should ask questions. They should ask questions. They should ask questions. This place, before the present Abonnema come in, in the late 18s, in the late 18s, before the present Abonnema come in, there are certain persons, there are certain places that there are people they have buried in this place before that time, before they come in. I'm just telling you the secret. There are people that have been buried. Those it look like special people. The people God is showing me look like, I don't know whether they are witchcraft or whether warriors or people that have one issue or the other, that they separate them. You know, and there are some communities. Abonnema now, your cemetery is just being fenced around and just kept in one circle. Any person, whatever condition, situation, whatever that happened to the person, they just bury the person there. There are some communities, they separate special cases and bury them separately. Maybe a pregnant woman that died to the pregnancy, they bury that separately. Somebody that died through accident, they bury the person separately. Maybe somebody that has special sickness, leprosy, paralysis, and things like that, they separate them. Christians, they separate them. Juju people, they separate them. There is a particular people that used to cross this river to come and there is this sidelining. God is showing that they long side and come around. They bring them in canoe, and there are few people they used to bury in that place. There is a special, whether they are warriors or witchcraft, either maybe men maybe people that are witches and wizards or something, like people that they feel is not fit to bury in town somewhere. I don't know, somewhere. I don't know whether it's this Nimbe side or Luasre side. I don't know, but there are people that used to come and bury special kind of people in this place before the founding fathers located were given this place. So since they were already warriors, they were fearless. And since that thing is just like special people, it's not something they bury every time. It's time to time until that kind of case repeats itself. If it is a witch or a wizard, until they confirm, maybe until somebody died and they confirm that this person is a witch or a wizard, before they will now bring the person to this side. Otherwise, so they may just be buried maybe once in a year or once in a while. So it is not known. But when they came, there was a sign they saw. There is somewhere that was open without grass. They should follow the history down. If they will not be biased, if the elders will not be biased, they will get to it one day. But my prayer is that they will accept the truth so that they can solve this problem. God is not happy over this normal death. This death that is happening normal. So it's just like when the founding fathers came in and they saw some signs. This place, people don't live here before. But well, we will see who goes. Let's stay here and see. You go that side. You go this side. Okay, since we are the same. Okay, let me stay here and my family. You shift inside and defend that side. So the warriors share themselves into these compounds and take their wash over and be on alert, because that sign, there was this fear that there is possibility of, let it not be that one day somebody will come and say they own this place, but they know they have been directed. They have been directed by their ancestral father to come down this side and occupy this side. To come down this side and occupy this side. They have apportioned the places from Buguma, moving down to the present Buguma and other places. They have apportioned the land. They say, okay, you move down to this side. So those 4 strong men move down to this side, strategizing. I say, if Nembe do anyhow, we'll teach them anyhow. We are waiting. So these are some of the places. So when they came, and since they are already warriors and fitted in, they didn't take anything like anything. Say, this place, the village, say, people, they can't stay here. We will stay here and watch which people will come here, come claim this place or can't do anything here. So even the small signs of maybe small bones and small signs they see there, they level everything, clear up everything, hide somewhere. They wait, make we see which people go enter here. So since then, any land you conquer has become your own. They conquered it and they took over. So it was just like the living deliberately walk into the midst of the dead and dwell in their midst. It was just like a place, this is a burial ground, and he just moved and dwell in the midst of the dead. They just felt that they just clear it, nothing will happen. It just everywhere level. They started building houses, started preparing, constantly keeping their war boots and keeping themselves set for in case of any eventuality. So they defended the territory and nobody was coming until some war crisis here and there. They conquered and defended the territory and they were not defeated. So that was how they conquered. But that issue of the living in the midst of the dead was not settled. So that is why up till now, when these big markets, there used to be big market in front of that big Anglican church, isn't it? When that big market, when it used to function, you know the function they're gonna be? They have gone inside now. When that market used to function, weekends, you will see strange faces. You will see a lot of strange faces that you feel like you know this person, but the person don't know the person. This person know be so person. Before you know, the person pack you. Do like saying they buy something. Don't waka come out. You will hear all kinds of perfumes. Because from the beginning, the living agreed to live in the midst of the dead. So the dead is still living among the living. So they do anything, they touch anyone, they claim anyone. It's just like they have right to everyone. It's just like they have right to everyone. They have access to everyone. So no step has been taken to say the dead, you cannot depart. The living, be separated. It was not done. So the dead freely lives among the living. The dead freely lives among the living. And what dead people go do apart from to they kill another person, make it come to where they did. This is where things went wrong. Any person under the hearing of my voice, go and take up this. If you are a good Christian, go and present it to God to see if you have confirmation, then follow it up. I've just told you where the problem started. This careless death in Abonnema. This is the history behind it. This is the history behind it. Because the people when they bury for they are not even good people. I don't know whether sometimes it looks like as if it is like witches or wizards that are being condemned. They feel those who they're not supposed to bury them for home. Then can them come for this side. Because they see a year now like thick bush. Since them go fit cross river, carry come, nobody go there. All this side, they far from the people who been going to bury. They far from their place, so they feel they don't bury them far away. So when these founding fathers came as warriors, they were looking for a separate territory to dominate and to take over and to ensure that yes, the place is well occupied. That was how this thing came. So since they are warriors, as they come, they don't even bother to say, are they see small bones or anything, or why is this place cleared or anything? The only thing is just there. Is it that people are coming here? Okay, make we see from now on, make we see who go fit enter here again. That was how they take over the place. That was how they take over the place. That is why most weekends, anytime burial is going on, you see all kinds of strange people. And before that burial will be over, one or two of the people that came to that burial will lose their life. It's either that person will just and she just go back to Port Harcourt to small headache because she said she don't die. Or the one just go. After staying for some time, do like this or do like that. Get accident for road. The other one just lost for river. The other one just sit down. The person don't die. You'll be hearing things like this anytime. Every weekend, Abonnema lose people. Every weekend, Abonnema lose people. Known and unknown to the people. Known and unknown. That is why I say people should go and make their research. Abonnema people die. Majority of them die between Thursday and Saturday, and die between Sunday and Monday morning. The majority of them. Not because other days people know they die, but major death of Abonnema people happen within this space, except those people who don't agree to come home. The people that are at the same side are those people that doesn't come home, maybe for any reason best known to them, and they just decide to stay off. If they come just once in a while. They don't stay, they go back. This is the secret behind it. So that is why yesterday I was announced. I said, if Abonnema is ready, this death will stop. Yesterday I told us that we'll discover two things today. We'll discover two things today. Today we have known why this careless death. I'll tell you also why Calabari had not been able to produce any governor from history. But we can always take people there.